Hey guys, I'm Casey.
And I'm Shannon.
And welcome to
The Swirl.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We want to make a video for you guys today about dating apps.
Yeah.
So we were inspired to make this video because we were talking about The League. If you don't know about The League, it is a very highly exclusive app that you have to be reviewed and approved before you are a member. So Shannon recently got accepted. I am still on the waiting list. 35,000 members to go, and that's just in New York.
121K worldwide. Don't you forget.
I'm not forgetting. I'm reminded every day. But yeah, we wanted to talk about all the different apps because people use them for different reasons. People sign up for Tinder for a different reason that they sign up for Match.com or Bumble. And so we wanted to give a little breakdown, give you the Swirl perspective on all of the dating apps.
So then we'll be rating each app in terms of swirly, scoopy cones based on our success on each app. So we're going to start out with The League because that's the only app that I'm using right now. I have my handy phone so I can open up the app.
Yeah, I haven't been approved yet, so I don't have any experience other than being on the wait list. Yeah, they've still sent me some emails, but I've seen the matches Shannon has had so far, and they are
saucy.
A+. Really cute. I like about that guy. Wait, his name's Dave?
Yeah.
You know what? If he were white, he'd look like all the other Daves I dated.
Okay, so starting out with The League, I am currently using this app. As Casey mentioned, you have to get accepted and get taken off the wait list before they grant you entry onto the app.
Yeah, and I don't know what the exact qualifications are.
Yeah, no one knows.
I think you do have to be a real person. Like they'll check that your Facebook is legit, that like your name is real. You have to link to your LinkedIn, so they have to check that it's like you're the same person you say you are on Facebook as on LinkedIn, and that you have like a presence in social media. So
which eliminates the potential for catfishing.
That's true.
That's
you have to be a legitimate person, which is like honestly that's half the battle.
Right. Goal one.
Agree.
Don't get
Not a
catfished.
catfish.
Right.
So far, all the guys you've sent me or you've shown me are really good looking. So go on.
All right. So when you get accepted, you get 3 choices per day, and then if you want more options, you could pay a membership fee. And I don't really like this option because who wants to pay for an app? It's like $180 per year, and
that's actually kind of a lot. Like for Match.com and stuff, it's like $30, $40 a month.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess that's more expensive, but that's like, I don't know, it feels more comprehensive.
Right.
Though I guess it's really not that different than paying for like Match or eHarmony or JDate.
But considering that this is a new app, don't ask me to pay, especially when people are on a wait list.
Yeah, it's kind of a steep price to pay.
Right.
Considering it's how limited it is.
Right. So you only get 3 matches a day, and I have matched with someone else, and when you match with a person, that's when you're able to have a conversation with them. So I got some steam going.
That's okay. So
brush my shoulders off.
I don't want to mess with your.
No, it's
what
fine.
is it? Epithets? What is it called?
I don't know.
We'll put it in the So of the people you're talking to, anybody like interesting? Anybody you think like you're sparking a conversation with?
He's a real person.
Yeah, we know that.
I already stalked his LinkedIn, so he has a real job.
He's a real person.
And I stalked his Facebook because you already know.
Okay.
So he's real. Like you said, that's half the battle.
It is half.
So I'm all in.
Okay. All right.
Waiting for a date.
So I don't have any experience with The League. So if you had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 5 ice cream cones.
Right.
1 being like the kitty cone at TCBY, 5 being like
The DQ Blizzard?
sure. I was gonna say something much snobbier, like a sea salt caramel swirl with gelato ribbons or something. I don't know.
Okay. Bad and bougie.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how many ice cream cones do you give The League?
Well, no one is perfect and no app is perfect in my world, so I would give it a solid 3.5 scoops.
3.5 scoops.
Yeah, for sure. Should we talk about OkCupid?
Let's talk about OkCupid.
Yeah. Ugh, trashy.
So I've been using OkCupid for almost 8 years.
Really?
In that time, I've known a handful of couples who been on, like, met their match on OkCupid and gotten married, who have like a kid. So it's worked for people.
Like legit.
I'm not one of those people. OkCupid is like more comprehensive, and the thing about OkCupid is that there's an algorithm with lots of questions, and there's like infinite numbers of questions. There's like, you know, several hundred, you answer as many as you want.
Right.
And then based off that, it tells you like your match percentage. So if you have answered a lot in common with somebody, they'll give you a high match percentage, and you can also rate the questions of like how important the topic is to you. So I have met a lot of good guys off there. It's really kind of hit or miss. Like, I've met a lot of people who I had a high match percentage with, but then we have nothing in common, or there just isn't chemistry and they're so boring.
Right. And that's the difference, I feel like, between the league and some of the other apps, because I feel like the quality of applicants are better on the league.
Hashtag not sponsored for the league.
Yeah. But like,
yeah, I agree, because I would say that most of the people I've like interacted with on OkCupid are real people. It's just not necessarily, there's not necessarily a connection.
Right.
But to give you one example, I did talk to this guy once who, we were just chatting. I thought we hit it off a little bit. We exchanged numbers. I asked him if he wanted to meet up, and he ended up canceling our date at the last minute. And then the next day he's like, do you mind sending me some more pictures of yourself? And I was like, okay, well, here's one. I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt and just think like, maybe
you
he
show
just,
me your tits?
No.
Okay.
I sent him like a fully clothed regular picture from my Facebook, and then the next day he asked, I think I was still trying to like go out with him. The next day he asked like, can we friend each other on Facebook? And I was like, I don't even know your last name.
Right.
So that could have been a catfish.
Yeah.
I really don't know. That said, 9 out of 10 people I've met on OkCupid are like quality stand-up people. They're just, I just haven't met anybody who's been right for me.
Alright, so
It's like a sea of, it's like a whole ocean of people.
Right. Ugh, that's a lot of fish to pick.
It's a lot of fish. Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish. So how would you rate OkCupid?
I would give it 3 scoops. I think the matching algorithm is really good in finding people who kind of meet certain baselines. So if you're like looking for a person who is X, Y, and Z, you'll find every one of that person in your area.
Right.
At the same time, I don't think an algorithm can define chemistry, and so that's the limitation.
Right.
You still have to like do the work to meet everybody, even though you've already kind of done the work to like define who you are and find who they are.
What about Plenty of Fish? I haven't used that app. Oh, well, I can talk about it.
Oh, you have?
I have.
Oh,
okay. I have used Plenty of Fish. This was probably
more.
Probably at least 7 years ago. So it's been a while. I don't remember that much about it, except that the guys were real low budget. The bottom of the barrel type of people. So we're gonna cut to the chase. I'm gonna give that 1 scoop, and then we're gonna be done with Plenty of Fish.
No chocolate sauce.
Yeah, no.
All right. Why don't we move on to the big guns? Tinder. Tinder. People think of it as just a hookup app, but I've known friends who used it for dating, hookups, relationships, everything in between. I think it's kind of
be shady.
What do you mean?
Because when I see people I know on there, I just swipe just to see if they swipe me, but usually they have because I'm a chick. And then they message me and I'm like, should not have done that.
Yeah, that's what happens
no
with
more
Tinder.
Tinder.
Yeah, with Tinder it's like it's so broad that you will run into people you know.
Yeah,
which
for sure.
is, fun.
No, it's not. It's embarrassing.
But I feel like it's kind of whatever, it's what you make it. It's not just for hookups.
Right.
Like, it is really like what, you can find people who are looking for like anything and everything in between.
Right, but most of the time they're looking for a hookup.
I don't think that's true. I mean, I've definitely known, like, personally in my experience, I've only had hookups from Tinder, so maybe it's bad. But I've known a couple people who like met a boyfriend and girlfriend on Tinder.
True, very true.
So I really think it's just kind of like, Tinder is like the bar scene to me. Like, it's it is what you make it.
Right,
You know,
right,
you
right.
meet, there's a million people, all you see is their face and maybe like their name and age.
Right.
And where they work if they put that.
That's a good like analogy.
Yeah, or
Tinder
like-
is the bar scene.
It's like a department store. Like, it's not just for, no, that's not an
I
it's not as
hate
good.
department stores, and that is exactly why I hate Tinder.
Yeah, but if you need like new bedding, a gift for mom for Mother's Day, new underwear,
Mm-mm.
and like a monogrammed handkerchief, where are you gonna get that from Macy's?
No.
I don't know why you need all this stuff.
I hate
but-
department stores. No, but seriously, I have said this in the past. I hate dating because it's like going to Marshalls or TJ Maxx. You have to sift through racks and racks of clothes and racks of men until you find that one.
So then what is the
Oh.
league? Like a little boutique?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
But
league
it's
is like
more
going to
expensive.
forever21.com and then you go to your shirt
Oh God.
section. Boom.
Forever21.com.
Okay, Zara. Fine.
No, I'm thinking the league is more like way more upscale.
Nordstrom?
No, Nordstrom's still a
Saks?
department store. I don't know. I don't know. I think this analogy is losing steam.
All right, fine.
Anyway, how many scoops are we gonna give Tinder?
I'll give Tinder. I'll give them 3. I'm a hard rater.
I was gonna give him 4 scoops because I think it's like Tinder is what you make it. So
You're way more nicer than me.
I've also had I've met a lot of people on Tinder.
Right, you date more than me, so you have way more experience. So I can understand your rationale for 4 scoops.
So similar to Tinder, same kind of experience, but a little bit different, is Bumble. It's
Hated
the same
it.
kind of like, oh, you hated it.
Hated it.
I can't even talk about it to them without you already having a reaction.
I'm sorry, I don't like it.
I actually couldn't have had the same experience.
Yeah.
Because like with Tinder, you know, you say yes or no, if you like the person, if you don't. With Bumble, for anyone who doesn't know, the women, at least for like heterosexual pairings, the women have to message first.
How does that work if you're that?
I don't think if it's like a female or male, I think it's just the same user experience as Tinder. So you just
I
whoever
kind of want to
messages.
know now.
I think that's what it is.
I'm going to sign up and find it.
All right. Another thing with Bumble is you can also do like Bumble BFF, and
What's
like
that?
it's where you just swipe for anyone who wants to be friends. So if you want to find a new girlfriend, not sexually,
Right.
or sexually,
Right.
depends on what you feel like.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
But the thing with Bumble is it's kind of restrictive because women have to message first. You only have 24 hours to send the first message, and then the guy only has 24 hours to respond.
No.
So if you match with a guy and forget about him, you're kind of out of luck. If
Right.
you match with a guy, message him, he doesn't message back in time, he's like gone in the void. So I found that because women have to message first, the way I think it's going is that the men are less picky. They just swipe right or swipe yes on everybody just because they don't know they're gonna have a chance to message. So they just like message, or they swipe yes on everybody. That way, whoever swipes yes on them, like,
So they like cheat the system.
kind of.
Oh.
Another thing with Bumble, which
Yeah, no.
I don't know for sure, but based on the experiences I've seen with myself and my friends, is they kind of like play with the algorithm so that the first time you log in, you get only the hottest guys.
Mhm.
None of them match with you. Some of them might be fake. They might be like robots. The way I figured this out was I matched with not just one, but both of the Winklevoss twins.
Stop it.
On Bumble, yeah.
Stop it.
I was like, well, not, when I say matched, they came up in my queue.
Uh-huh.
I didn't actually match with them, like I didn't have a chance to message them, but I was like, the Winklevoss twins are
Right.
not on Bumble.
Right.
Or if they are, it's because they're investors.
That's shady.
And
That's like Tom from MySpace. Nobody wants
yeah,
to match
that's what
with
it's
him.
like. It's like they just show you really attractive people when you first log on,
Uh-huh.
so that you'll be like into it. So the people that I've like gone out on dates with have been fine. I would say no better or worse in terms of like quality or compatibility than the other apps, but like they're so far and few between because I don't match with as many people, or like the people I match with never write me back. So I'm gonna give Bumble 2 scoops. I'm giving it 2 scoops because I do like the idea of it. I like that it's female friendly, and I definitely don't get pics and harassing messages on Bumble, which, you know, I don't really get that on Tinder anymore, but I used to. And And even on OkCupid too, you get occasionally, or at least an inappropriate message.
Yeah.
On Bumble, that really doesn't happen. So that's
they're
good.
classy.
They're classy.
Okay.
Yeah, but in terms of like actual results,
Right.
it's so-so.
2 scoops. All right.
Two
fine.
scoops.
What else? What else is out there in the marketplace?
I think we've hit all the big ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Other than that, you know, you got your standard dating websites.
Yeah.
You got your eHarmony, your
Yeah.
Match, your JDate, your Farmers Only.
Stop it.
What?
Is that real?
Farmers Only?
Stop.
Farmers Only is 100% a real site where farmers and farm-related people can sign up.
What about
to keep their
secret
match.
arrangements? Are you on that?
I'm not on seeking arrangements. Not judging anyone who is.
Right, because
but-
if you are on seeking arrangements, call me and let me know like what bills you're getting
Yeah,
paid. Because I
wanna
would love
know.
to hear it.
Tell us if you're on seeking arrangements. Just you come to us. Tell us about your experience.
Yeah.
And
Contact
maybe
the Swirl at
Yeah, maybe
gmail.com.
you'll be in our next Swirl video.
Yeah,
we want to
for sure.
know. We want to hear from you.
Yeah. All right.
I think we covered all of it.
I think we did too.
Cheers. Thanks
See
for
you next
watching.
time.
If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I hope you subscribe and stick around for more content.
Holler. Bye.